Hey Flex Tech, this is Mrs. Combs. I am here to talk to you about our virtual and blended learning options for the fall, and also to give a little bit of an overview of what you can expect when you return to school in a couple of weeks.
Hey Flex Tech, I'm going to quickly cover the options for fall 2020 in a nutshell. We're offering two options this year, self-paced fully virtual and blended learning. So the self-paced fully virtual is best for students who work well on their own independently, don't require a lot of teacher support, they can make their own schedule, and they're comfortable with online classes. It's also good for students who need to make their own schedule because they have other obligations like childcare or a job. Self-paced fully virtual program is fully virtual. This means even the office hours and support are virtually only. So it will still use our project-based curriculum. Students work at your own pace. You have access to the entire course up front, so you can get it done as fast as you can. Friday virtual drop-in support will be required, and it is from noon to 3 p.m. So even in this program, you need to make sure you are available from noon to 3 p.m. Advisory will be by appointment between noon and 1 p.m. and the content-specific support for drop-in hours will be from 1 to 3. You can have office hours outside of that by contacting your teacher. They will typically have office hours throughout the week. You just need to reach out to see when you can join. More support might be offered if we have more students enroll in this program. So if you're doing the self-paced fully virtual program, it's important to know you are only required to meet on Fridays, but you are required to meet on Fridays from noon to 3 p.m. And again, this is by Zoom or Google Meet, so you will be meeting with your teachers virtually. There is extra support available during the week, depending on when your teachers are available. You need to reach out to them. In our blended learning program, that's still going to use project-based learning as always. This is a more structured program, and it does allow students to come in face-to-face. So students are working as a class, and they're being guided by their teachers as a cohort moving together. In-person support is supplementary, but not 100% required. So if you're doing the blended learning program, you need to attend classes on your flex days, either in person or virtually. So 9th and 11th grade, your flex days are Mondays and Wednesdays. 10th and 12th, yours are Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can come in for drop-in support virtually from 1 to 3 p.m. So let's talk a little bit about what flex days are. So these are required for students to attend all of their classes, either face-to-face or virtually. So you can either come into the building and go to all of your classes, or you can dial in virtually, but you need to attend on Zoom via video and webcam if you choose to do that. The classroom's set up to provide individual and small group support. There's opportunities to engage with peers. So this is opportunities to do synchronous, meaning everyone together, whole group instruction. You can use, if you come in face-to-face, this is when you can use tools such as our art tools, cameras, Makerspace, Photoshop, iMovie, all of that. If you choose to do a class like art or culinary arts, these can be accessed virtually, but they really are better if you can come in face-to-face. So think very carefully about picking those classes. We really only advise students to do those classes if they're coming in face-to-face. On your remote learning days, you will be able, this is more independent work time, but we will be offering office hours and support. So you are required to check in with each teacher on remote days. It's not a free day, it's a time to get work done. So you can attend office hours to get help. You need to complete your assignments. There should be some form of two-way communication or turning in your assignment in order to count as a check-in for that day. You might be asked to watch videos of your teachers recording lessons or other videos or completing assignments that you can do independently. So we want to know which program is going to work best for you. You need to reach out to your advisor if you have not already done so to make sure that they're aware of your plans. You can complete our survey at the link there. But at this point, we really just want everybody to connect with their advisor to let them know of their plans for the fall. The registration schedule has been emailed out. We will be sending out an orientation video very soon. You'll be watching that and taking a quiz to make sure you understand what it means to attend Flex Tech this year. Registration for 9th and 11th grade, you can see, is on Tuesday, August 25th. For 10th and 12th, it's on the 26th. And for all grades doing distance learning or fully virtual learning, that is from 1 to 3 p.m. You do plan on getting your picture taken at registration. We will have student IDs for you to check in this year. Thank you and have a great day.
Okay, so that is an overview of the options that you have, whether you want to be self-paced virtual or blended, and what you can expect with both of those options. Here are some important dates regarding the start of the school year. So if you are self-paced virtual, you are going to be working virtually every single day. And so you just need to be prepared to start engaging with your schoolwork on the 31st of this month, which is in a couple of weeks. Or if you are blended, 9th and 11th grade, you should plan on either attending in person or following your class schedule virtually on the 31st. And then your second day of school will be a remote or virtual learning day. And then 10th and 12th grade students, your first day of school will be a remote learning day. So make sure that you are connected with your classes. You will likely receive Google Classroom invites from your teachers, and make sure that you are logging on and checking those that day. And then your second day of school on the 1st of September, you will have an option to either attend school in person or attend all of your classes following your schedule remotely. And then we will have an extended weekend the first week of school, and on the 11th, there will be some opportunities for self-paced virtual students to attend their first advisory meeting. And then that will also be the first virtual drop-in day. That's our first Friday of the school year. So, strategies for success in virtual learning. This is going to be something that all self paced virtual students will be required to complete. It is replacing our Introduction to Online Learning course, but will cover some strategies that you should think about in order to set yourself up to be successful when engaging with your courses virtually. For blended students, you will be talking about these strategies with your advisor in the first few weeks of school. So just be prepared and know that we are here to support you as you navigate this new learning space. So if you are attending school in person, there are a few things that you need to know in order to enter the building and also while you are in the building. So first, your health and safety are really important to us. So we are asking that each of you check your temperature every morning that you come into the building so that you know that you don't have a fever greater than 100.4 degrees. Also, if you have any of the symptoms explained here, which are common symptoms for COVID-19, that you do not attend school. And you should also not enter the building if you have tested positive or believe you are positive for COVID-19, uh, or if you have had close contact with someone who has been positive, or if you have traveled internationally. So all of those things may impact your ability to enter the building. However, you can still access your classes virtually as long as you are able to do so with your health condition. Thank you for watching that brief video on hand washing. We are encouraging all students to wash their hands or use hand sanitizer every 2 to 3 hours while in the building, and hand sanitizer will be provided for you outside any of the classrooms. When it comes to coughing and sneezing, we know that this can happen and it doesn't always mean that you have COVID. However, if you are actually sick, we are encouraging you to stay home and avoid coming in the building, even if you are not sure if you are sick as a result of COVID-19 or something else. If you are in a classroom and you do need to cough or sneeze, we are encouraging you to do so in your mask and into your elbow. If you sneeze into your mask, you can replace your mask with a new one, and there are single-use masks available to students at the school as well. And if you need to blow your nose, we ask that you step out of the classroom and into the hallway away from other people in order to do so. Here is a video
Hey Flex
of what you can expect when you enter the building each day.
Tech, this is Mr. Wasmer, the school leader here. I'm wearing my mask as I'm getting ready to enter the building. My nose is covered and my chin is covered too. It fits tight to my face. I'm going to show you how we enter the building at school. So as you come up to the door here, on your first day, as long as the weather's nice, this will be open. And I'm going to scan this form right here. It says student screening form, and a link pops up. I'm going to fill out that form. All I do is I put in my last name, my first name, and I say I don't have any symptoms, I haven't been in contact with anybody with COVID, and I haven't traveled internationally. As long as that's true, I hit submit, and I'm ready to go inside. So if there is a line, there's spacing along the floor here. Once the front desk is clear, you may step up to greet either myself, Mrs. Combs, or Ms. Travis, or maybe Ms. Alshire will be working here. So, good morning, Ms. Travis.
Good morning, Mr. Wasmer. Did you scan before you proceeded in?
Yes, I did the form.
And have you taken your temperature this morning?
Yes, it's 98 degrees.
Okay, you're below 100.4. You can go ahead.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Good morning, Mr. Wasmer. Have you done your scan first?
Yes, I did the form.
And have you taken your temperature?
No, I didn't. I'm not sure what it is today.
Would you like me to take your temperature?
Sure.
Okay. This is what it reads.
All right,
Okay.
awesome.
You can go ahead.
So if you didn't catch that in the video, we do have a temp check option. If you would like us to check your temperature as you're entering the building, you may ask us to do so. When exiting the building, it is important that you are following the one-way staircases. So the staircase that is on the far side, the south side of the building, is the up staircase, and the staircase on the north side of the building closest to the office is the down staircase. We need all of you to make sure that you are following those parameters for staircase use. And then as you leave, you are going to check out with the front office, or there will be an administrator, myself, Mr. Wasmer, Ms. Alshire, or Ms. Travis at the table who will be checking you out when you leave, and you will exit out the front door. As you enter the classroom, here's some important reminders. Make sure that as you are in the hallways, you are maintaining social distance of 6 feet or more. There are plenty of signs to indicate where you might stand. Make sure that you are waiting for the teacher to invite you into the room. Teachers are going to be having to clean the surfaces in their room every single time students exit. And so it will be important to wait until they have completed the cleaning process before you enter. And then there will be hand sanitizer outside of the door that you are encouraged to use before you enter the space. Some expectations for mask wearing. All students and visitors are expected to wear a mask with your mouth and nose covered at all times in the spaces, in common spaces, hallways, classrooms, and offices, unless you are eating or drinking or at least 6 feet away, while at least 6 feet away from any other person, or you are outdoors and at least 6 feet away from any other person. Make sure that you're cleaning your cloth mask after each day, and throw out single-use disposable masks at the end of the day as well. Students who are persistently not wearing a mask will have a parent meeting with administration to discuss remote learning options, and refusal to wear a mask will result from administrative intervention. Here's a graphic to show you the appropriate way to wear a mask. What to do if you are sick? Well, first and foremost, stay home from school and attend your classes remotely if you are able to. And if you are staying home because you are sick, make sure that you let the school know that you are not feeling well. And if you are displaying symptoms of COVID, go to your doctor to get tested. And if you do have a positive confirmed case of COVID-19, you must contact the school immediately so that we can respond appropriately in order to protect all of the students that we are able to. So communication, if you can't tell, is going to be really, really important this year. And we are thinking about ways that we can proactively be communicating with students and parents on a regular basis. One of the best ways we learned in the spring to communicate with individuals is through the Remind 101 app. This is a text messaging system that allows school administrators and teachers to communicate with parents and students directly to your cell phone. So we would like every student and parent to sign up for Remind 101, and you do so by texting @ BGFHHE to the number 81010. And if that doesn't work, if you're having issues, there is another option you may try. And as I mentioned, this is going to be a really important form of communication, so we ask that everyone signs up. Thank you so much for reviewing this video. There will be an opportunity for you to ask questions, and all of these things will be reviewed by your teachers in the first few weeks of school. We are looking forward to welcoming you back. We all miss you so much, but we need to make sure that we're doing so in the safest way possible. And so that is why it's really important that we review these expectations with you and make sure that everyone is on the same page. So thank you again, and we will see you soon.